I's 30-day raw food challenge, and I just wanted to kind of touch base with everybody with some observations. And first of all, I want to back up and just kind of remind the group, if I haven't been clear already, as to why I or we are undergoing this. Well, I can really only want to speak to for myself in terms of why, but there's really a handful of reasons. Number one is I was noticing really since the birth of my son, which has been just over 4 months now, that my weight was trending in the wrong direction. I was up about 10 pounds really overall, and there wasn't major changes in my diet occurring, but there certainly were some changes, some convenience foods being added into the equation because we had less time to prepare things and whatnot. So number one, my goal was to lose some weight. Okay, I think I weighed in initially at 194 or 195 pounds on day 0 of this project, and as of this morning on day 5, I weighed in at 189 pounds. So certainly there's some weight loss occurring, which is good, so that's consistent with my goal. That may have been accelerated by the day that I was sick, because over a 24 to 36 hour period, I just didn't eat very much at all other than fruit. So we'll see if I level off or what happens there, but certainly I'm on my path there. Another reason why I was doing this was simply to kind of break the cycle that I had gotten myself into, which I think is a very typical cycle, which is, working hard all day, coming home and maybe having a glass of wine in the evening, not getting as much sleep as I wanted in the evening, or at least not sleeping as restfully as I wanted, waking up tired and therefore grabbing a cup of coffee in the morning to kickstart, only to feel tired in the afternoon and likely be looking for some more caffeine. So I was kind of in that caffeine up and down cycle, followed by some wine at the end of the day, which may have furthered the downside of that cycle. So that's another reason why I kind of wanted to break those habits. And so far in the last, I think it's really been more like 7 days, I haven't had any coffee, which is great, and I feel great. I don't know if the detox that I went through had anything specific to do with that, but I haven't otherwise felt the need for coffee in any way, or wine for that matter. But more importantly is that cycle seems to have been broken already, in the sense that I'm waking up more refreshed. I have what appears to be more consistent energy throughout the day, and I don't really have the cravings other than the habitual side of just kind of liking to stop in at a Starbucks and grabbing a coffee. But otherwise, I really don't seem to have the cravings for the coffee. So that's another goal for doing this in the first place, and another place where I seem to be having some success. And finally, it was really just to feel better overall, and meaning that as part of that whole coffee cycle, part of everything, part of just eating bad foods, part of just feeling overweight, just overall I wanted to feel better. And yesterday was kind of an interesting day because Kelly and I went down to a raw food restaurant, and on the way home from the raw food restaurant, I was dramatically different than the day prior where I had been sick, and I was feeling all energized and buzzed and whatnot. And I said to my wife, I said, gosh, I think I've got a food buzz or something. And she kind of agreed with me and laughed, because I was certainly popping around and kind of singing in the front seat of the car. So I think certainly it's easy to say that I'm feeling better, that my energy is up, other than that one sick day. So I think all the benefits that I'm seeking are already starting to show themselves. I played tennis yesterday afternoon, day 4, and I played for an hour in the afternoon in some pretty intense heat, but I felt a good deal of energy and an ability to stay with it. So I'm excited about the kind of early stage benefits that I'm feeling, and I look forward to sticking with this for the next 25 days or so, and I look forward to those continued benefits. So I just wanted to kind of give a clear sense as to why I started to do this and what my goals were. Again, it's a little bit of weight loss, it's a little bit of kind of breaking some bad habits, and really just feeling better overall, and so far I'm definitely noticing that.